Hey guys, we're back. Yeah, I realize it's not Winter Tooth and I'm sorry, but Man of the Month request is a priority. All of a sudden, people are using them. We lost the Empire campaign to a bug. Might be a rare bug or whoever, who knows what happens. It might be something related to missing Roman. Roman just disappeared from the campaign. I went to look for him on VOD, I found him, I was not crazy. And in the VOD we couldn't find explained what happened to him. And then I went into the campaign and they just kicked me to the main screen. We had a jibber jabber video today. If you missed it, in detail what happened, I suggest you watch the previous VOD. Nerfy has requested Tyrion full perversions with additional chaos. It's Nerfy's Man of the Month request, so he can decide. I forgot how much chaos can be, but the chat has already voted, and it's 10 times chaos. And I think Nerfy would agree with 10 times chaos. This campaign is until victory or defeat screen or new DLC. We can still put plenty of hours into it. We have a long streams of Warhammer 2. I'm finally woken up, open a can of Monster, and we have a long stream ahead. There are no house rules, but there is 10 times chaos, as voted by the chat. Yes, I don't like Winter Duos, and if we can delay it until 2059, I would. Tyrion, one of the most powerful warriors in the game, one of the easiest factions in the game, but Ultuan is surrounded by bad stuff, especially 10 times chaos, and I'm looking forward to see how this is gonna go. We had Alariel with the house rules, with special, and got defeated by 10 times chaos. This is High Elves without the breaks, and we are starting as Tyrion, so it's a different story. Anyways, enough talk, let's get into the game. You're all familiar with High Elves. If anybody has any questions regarding, just ask in the chat. We will be making Tyrion as the warrior, of course. If we need money, we'll just get the entrepreneurs.
Glory to you, Prince Tyrion, mightiest of the Aesir, gatekeeper of Ulthuan.
What are the worst High Elf units?
The Tukey threat is at your very
White
door.
Lions and the Great Eagle,
Eton is occupied.
followed by the Illyrian
You
Reavers.
must purge this menace. You are not alone in your fight against the insidious Druki. Other Aesir houses inhabit Ulthuan. They could be allies, or foes, if you will. Nagarond looms, sending constant threats against Ulthuan. Even now, they establish footholds within sacred lands.
Listen to the music.
Others of your kind will surely fight back, but can they be trusted to succeed? The inner and outer kingdoms must unify, but beyond the shores of Ulthuan, where should the mighty elves go? The question is put to you, Tyrion.
Okay. I also are one of my favorite factions, but dwarves are my favorite faction. But I do recognize the High Elves' power creep and overall strength as being the strongest faction in the game.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Champion of the Ever Queen. We need to occupy loot razor sec 4 different settlements. We are in Etain, and look at this, that Dark Elves invaded. Dark Elves are invaded, and we have to fight them.
I await your command.
Let's see. What do I want? I want Emollient. Okay, campaign hero. Campaign is it is for this guy. Campaign it is. Let's sort this out before we continue. We want the fastest turn processing possible while still getting some information.
Oh my god!
From
Have you
the
seen
enemy
this
army
shit?
movements.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you, Palaki. Okay, starting with diplomacy here. We will not do the same mistake as I did with Avalon. I did the obvious mistake, which it's almost feel like, you know, was rushed on purpose. I hoped, because the campaign was going bad, that the chaos would not come on the amount of settlements when we had reconfederated, but I was wrong, and then it came anyways. So, what's the thing here? It's 10 times chaos, and we have to be careful how fast we expand. We have to try to min-max the rate of expansion while not triggering chaos. The chaos is super aggro, super deadly to ult one with 10 times the number, so we don't get overrun. We would need at least 2 or 3 lords with lightning strikes, and we would need the Sword of Cain at least for Tyrion, so we not feel too pressured. So fast expansion is bad. We are gonna have to take our time. We learned with Avalon campaign it was pretty bad. It's about 27 settlements, not guaranteed though, so we should stick to like 24.
All are given a fair
Kalidor,
hearing in the field.
he's defensive, guardian, ardent, and diplomatic. That's perfection. Tyrion, aggressive, guardian, wary. Not the wary, but we have non-aggression.
Your wit and wisdom will be a welcome to.
Wary are pain in the ass, but Tyrion does usually cause trouble.
What would you have of me?
Oh, look at this. Safari is also wary. Wary is bad.
You need me?
Everest is ardent.
Behold
and,
the Phoenix Court in all its splendor.
We still have to fight him.
Defend
Illyrian is wary. Ooh, lots of fighting it
You
seems.
may approach.
Another wary.
Everqueen.
Damn! This is like the
At your
worst
service.
Ultan I've seen so far.
Your request?
Speak.
Illyrian being wary is the worst, cause you kinda wanna confederate.
Behold the majesty of the Phoenix Court. Can I
Kalidor is also a good confederation, but they have Noctils around.
The Asur bid you welcome. How can we be of assistance?
We'll start with a trade agreement and defensive alliance with Kalidor.
Very well.
When the elves trade with other factions, they get vision. Extremely powerful.
What brings you to the
If you're wondering what Arden does exactly, it's 30 relations. While
Give the
Wary, it's 30 negative. Wary pretty much forces wars, while Ardent is making allies and confederations easier. And this is totally randomized. No guarantees they're gonna be the same. So Wary
Lord
and
of the Phoenix
Ardent,
Court.
they randomize every campaign.
You called?
We'll try to get Illyrian also
If
non-aggression,
any
but
word shall reach the Phoenix
only
realm,
unlikely. You never
choose
know.
carefully. Certainly not.
When the elves are neutral towards
You're
you,
welcome.
they're biased
Time is
towards trade
precious, so
more than
please
non-aggression. If
make
the trade
your
is not
request.
yellow, more likely the non-aggression will fail as well. And since it's failed like that, they're probably gonna be looking into war. Inviting them to war might be a thing, but it's very hard to convince high elves to do such things unless you're Karak here.
Lady of Ulthorn.
I'm listening. You are no friend of the Asura Volthwan.
You can see they don't care and they have no enemies. So they have a mind of their own. Extra brain cells. Unless it's Karak here. Karan here are the best diplomats in the world. Second to none. Okay, Ulton situation is gonna be a big worse. You did get Kalador, which is close, this is good. You wanna have a friendly factions adjacent to Eataine at the start of the campaign. Either Illyrian, Kalador, or Safari as your first confederation. First confederation, do it. Further confederations are not recommended, especially in our case with 10 times chaos, because they will build for us, they will give us higher tier cities, but you will not get experience, and experience is very important, especially in the case with 10 times chaos. Do not underestimate 10 times chaos. Lots of planning, lots of effort to defeat. It's a war of patience, iron will, and stamina, endurance.
Standing by.
Oh my
Taking the
god.
plastic.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
This noble is pigeon-chested, which means temporary stay in the army. We'll using for securing influence. So a Capine agent, Booker,
Shield against the darkness.
9 and 15 units, huh? So the first move, you could go this side here, but you can also just try to just aggro them here by moving close to the settlement.
Forward.
Speed, we don't really care about this. Defense and leadership,
Preparing a fire.
hopefully it will not be a factor for them to attack.
Noble son of Ulthuan, I have much to teach them. Protector of the Evergreen.
And we'll be adding some units to the army. The plan here is to aggro them.
Never.
We are outnumbered
Champion of the Evergreen.
8 to 9, and we are recruiting. That's high aggro, and they sally out and attack. I think they did in the past on the same move. And we keep Lothern upgraded. Lothern, one of the greatest cities in the world, and one of the greatest provinces in the world. Amazing starting position. Cannot get any technology until we unlock the relic field, which is tier 2. Much it for a turn 1. We might check the rest of the diplomacy options. Pirates, Scum, and Ultron. Nothing to do, nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Yep. Yep.
Servant of the king.
Tyrion is one of the strongest fighters in the game. Top 5 melee expert and duelist. And he has powerful campaign buffs. Or powerful warrior buffs. Up to decide. This side is a little bit stronger. But high elves, once you know how they work, this side is a little bit deceptively easy pick. While this is more of a flavor. His base stats are so strong that he doesn't need a single fighter skill and will still defeat most stuff when he gets his gear.
Isha bless you.
75, it's 77 thing that he has the martial prowess as well. He's 77 in this kind of situation. He has 45 fire resistance and 50 missile resistance. I just wish when they made the change for the armor piercing they didn't forget Sigvald. They forgot Sigvald regarding armor piercing. Well, in the grand scheme of things, making fighters is always flavor, Steinberg. But doesn't mean the flavor is bad. The flavor can be very powerful, and that's the best kind of flavor. Guys, what do you say? Are we gonna count Tyrion kills for this campaign? Who's gonna be here this whole time, help me counting the kills? Since we just started, do we count Tyrion kills for the rest of the campaign? I'll make the I'll make it on the screen, and you guys help me add and help remember if we forget. I'm gonna put it. Probably put it like I think here. Let's try it here. Let me just get a proper font. Has to be look nice. KC as kill count. I'm liking this one this time. Don't worry, the calculator will be adding, so we don't get embarrassed by doing a math and stream. I have a very embarrassing story regarding math from my real life, and I don't think I ever want to say it, but it was involving a girl. Tyrion's KC 0. They didn't come out, huh? So we're going in.
Ridiculous. Shield of Alaria.
Said Baby Rage. 11 versus 15. Without archer artillery, without 10 times chaos, sure. With 10 times chaos, no. That would take forever. No, this night I've not mentioned this before.
Tyrion.
Ill-considered.
What orders?
Okay, let's see. Probably chicken down, probably, yeah, but doesn't matter that
What would you
much.
have this?
Doesn't matter that much.
Prince, I have heard tales of your kind. Please speak. I cannot do this.
These things are probably not even worth
I will hear
considering.
your petition and consider it.
Not even worth considering. We can Confederate Calder, but it's really bad right now.
Your orders? Seal. No mercy.
No mercy. 6 dread spears, 2 bleak swords, and 6 dread dark shards, 2 shields.
Kill them all. shield of the Ever Queen.
We do have the Ethelmar chariot and the silver helms.
Silver helms.
They actually have 90 armor. For this time I thought we had 100 armor.
It shall be done.
Okay, all good here. We're just gonna be focusing the range with our archers and our fast units.
Noble. Assure, warrior. Ifulmar chariots. Loyal. Acknowledged. Battle falls. We will obey.
That'll has to aggro us cause we have the range here.
Understood. Understood. Follow. Heir of Anarian.
We just were fast enough to get here. I can't believe this unit has martial prowess. Just love it so much.
Archers without fail. For Lothern. Silver helms. Iful march. March. Advance. Forward. Seal. Make old one proud. Move. Awaiting orders. Archers. For the king. To battle. For Assyrian. Weapons ready. Apace. Forward. Acknowledged. Orders received. We will obey. It will be done. Ifulmar chariots. Archers. Without fail. Serve the king. Move. Understood. Asa forward. Ancestors. Ifulmar chariots. To the fray.
Very good! That split was perfect. Sometimes you have to split with the Festan units when the enemy outnumbers you to make it convenient.
Archers. It shall be done. Without fail. Spearmen. Ifulmar.
We even make a white lance look good here. Feels good, man.
Can I be brave? Archers. Weapons ready. Finish them. Loyal. Ifulmar chariots. Yes. Seal for the king. Lacoy. We advance. Asa forward. Heir of Anarian. Archers. Sinath. Ancestors. It shall be done. Quickly now. Understood. Moving out. Assyrian guides us. Attack. Yes. Lacoy. Asa, move. Move the enemy. Quickly now. Assyrian guides us. We advance. We go. Archers. Silver helms. Without question. Archers. By your command. For duty. Death to all. Spearmen. Orders received. For order. Orior. Silver helms. By your command. Ifulmar chariot. Lawyer. Weapons ready. Advance. Onward. Archers. Make of one proud. Swiftly. Forward. Asa, advance. Apace. Beauty!
For the king! For Ulthuan!
Ithilmar chariots! Forgive me!
We await!
Loyal! Acknowledged!
Setting forth! Swiftly! We go! Moving out!
It will be done! Asa, attack!
Lakoi! To the fray!
Tyrion! Ithilmar chariots!
Silver helms!
We'll count the kills at the post-battle screen. This is incorrect. Incorrect. Keep in mind this is not the correct formation always, because of the settlement battles calculate kills differently. The remaining forces are auto-resolved and added to the units.
For my queen!
So we are on this screen now. Now you see in the chat plus 158. If you don't know what happened, Tyrion did kill that many, but the remaining forces have fled, and since there is no escape, they've been all slaughtered or captured, and the remaining bodies are added to all units evenly in the proportionate amount how much they performed. So the remaining kills have been added. So 158.
Keep your wits about you.
The gods are pleased. Shield against the darkness.
Okay, that was the first
Servant
battle.
of the king.
We get a route marcher, of course. Movement range is important.
The Empire.
We met Noctilus some.
What would you ask of the Asa?
I did not war with Noctilus.
Death and destruction.
Ready for orders.
This is the regular cavalry shields, 30%. Okay, just regular. The cavalries have two versions of bronze shields, 30 or 35%. These are values. It doesn't mean they're always the same. There is a difference. Like the shield, the silver shields can vary 10%. It tells you the value when you mouse over them. Honestly, I think the shields should get another 10% on the base. I think the bronze shield should not even exist. It should be silver and gold shields in the game. Stop the range dominance. Oh man, the turn times, damn, it's like I have to be nice. I have to be nice for a while for those turn times. Those turn times are unreal. Yeah, the fog of war or the line of sight has been also improved. They used the similar version from Rome 2. If the public order is high in the province, the vision is better. High elves have a special public order system. Depending on their population happiness, they do get bonuses. So public order kind of priority with the high elves, especially with the Lothern, because the highest one gives you 15% tax bonus. But this also now affects the vision since the new update. They changed the effect, existing save games? No, because it will break all these previous save games because they added new regions. I don't think you'll be able to play old saves. Since they increased the size of the map, they added new regions here. There are new provinces in the game, and there is a road leading there as well.
Shield against the darkness. Inspecting the garrison. Champion of the Ever Queen.
Look at the upkeep on these units, it's just ridiculous. It's a Great Warrior, 50% less upkeep. Great Warrior and the combined elites is unique to Tyrion. That makes it so neutral friendly. Better than the horse, of course, sure. Of course on the horse. Mount is always better than foot. On foot.
You must restore order.
Allow you stand before the mistress of the... No.
We apparently trespassed.
Defend. I have heard tales of your kind. I cannot do this.
I heard tales of your kind, says it to the greatest elf warrior.
You have traveled far to petition...
Can I? Greetings, fellow Asur. What brings very well?
Noctilus. We'll deal with Noctilus when we get A10 and hopefully Safri doesn't attack. This is gonna be quite a civil war on Ultron, the worst Ultron I've seen so far. A lot of very high elves.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan.
A lot of very high elves.
Awaiting orders.
I've heard tales of these high elves. Oh, stop it!
Alariel's champion.
We get wine, 2 ports, unique port, couple of landmarks, 4 slot province with bonuses inside the province and the province adjacency. This is like just perfection.
Tradition is maintained.
Looks like he disbanded units and he's recruiting new units.
Ready to serve.
Still get replenishment, but we'll switch to specialist and secure influence. It's a bad trait for the army. Emollients are rare, they cost influence, so it's a keeper.
Protector of the Everqueen, Tyrion. By Asurian, attack!
Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. For the campaign map, Emollient is the best for the high elves, the noble. For the battles, you should prefer Handmaiden over a noble, but if you want to use noble for flavor in the army, use a vigorous. And preferably anti-large specialist on a Great Eagle. Yes, Chuck, that's correct.
Heir of Anarion.
Cute mage, sure.
Sunfang.
There are also other strong traits, but if you put a noble in the army, I think it should be as a anti-large specialist. Although you could put him for upkeep production as well.
Silver helms.
And the main reason is replenishment, of course.
Sword of the Asur.
Main role of the noble in the army is anti-large specialist or tank.
Servant of light.
Why is this in a group?
Without fail.
Silver helms. Orders received. Ithelmar chariot.
I think I'm gonna approach the left side here.
Archers.
Tyrion. It is done. As you say.
There's several good traits for the nobles, but it's up to your preference. You could definitely go for the flavor stuff. We're talking from the Doomstack perspective, pretty much, but there's a support flavor too.
Heir of Anarion. Acknowledged. Eager for battle.
Ithelmar chariots. Loyal.
24 anti-infantry, huh?
At once.
Have some infantry here if they want to engage.
Ithelmar chariots. Loyal.
Heir of Anarion.
Ithelmar chariot.
Yeah, just in position here, perfect.
We will obey.
Oriole.
If you want to focus their archers first.
Seal.
Ancestors.
Just stopped on the wrong time here, my bad.
Boy. Striking forth.
Ithelmar chariots.
Got him.
Archers. Silver helms.
No, not in the spears.
Onward. We advance. Understood.
Heir of Anarion.
They don't want to charge with spears, they only 4 charge bonus, it's almost like nothing. We're gonna brace instead.
It shall be
There's always a time for a charge, but it doesn't mean it's a bad move if you charge, but it's better if you don't charge with these units.
Orders understood. Make Ulthuan proud. For our ancestors.
Sinner! It shall be done. Orders understood.
For order. Forward.
Look at that perfect move with cavalry there.
Silver helms. Apace. Lacoy.
Shades is actually doing damage to the chariots.
Ithelmar chariots.
Loyal. For duty.
Ithelmar chariots.
That was perfect, just zoom.
We go.
Archers.
With impunity.
Seal. Understood. As you say. Acknowledged.
Make Ulthuan proud. Moving out. We will obey.
Oh, one of them dropped. Who shot?
Defender of Ulthuan. White Lions.
It shall be done.
Tyrion should be really fighting the enemy characters, but since they are hybrid weapons, shooting mainly, it's not worth the chase. So you send Tyrion to tank at least 2 units and leave him there. He'll be slowly killing them all. Less pressure for the rest of the army while the archers are picking everything off.
Loyal. For Asurian.
For Assyrian.
For duty. We away.
Setting forth. Without fail. Forward.
It will be done. As you say. We will obey.
Moving out. For the king.
Attack!
We will obey. Orders understood.
What the fuck is with those harpies? Why are they so strong? 24 melee attack.
As you say. Assa advance.
This would be nice.
For order. Forward. Swiftly.
Setting forth. Orders received.
It will be done.
Onward.
Still Helms and the White Lions like attack.
Tyrion guides us.
Still Helms could cycle charge, while the White Lions not so much, really with 33 speed, it's very slow. For elves they're kinda slow.
Orders received. For duty.
And they have a 90 arm, not even that heavy.
Serve the king. We away.
I'm not running Ultra, I'm running my own settings. It's towards performance and quality than just quality. Because the Skaven and Tomb King's Bellows acquire really powerful PCs on quality.
Fear the might of Ulthuan. This place is ours. The gods are pleased.
Long invocation of Isha, but it's a long cooldown and we don't want to use it. Unless we are desperate.
Champion of the
I feel like that Isha follower, which is extremely rare, might be only acquired during this. I have this theory, but didn't prove it yet. Might try to prove it this campaign. That's how you go with Tyrion. Inspiring presence? Nope. Sword player.
servant of the king.
Yeah, I get growth and we'll get plaza. We want public order. It's for technology. What's an issue follower immune to attrition? Yeah, we have to get a slower campaign, Amir, because 10 times chaos is a lot for Ulton, especially because these guys will focus Ulton as well.
The people are restive.
Well, I was already the best, yes, now it's one of the strongest traits in the game. Grimnir is definitely gonna be a preferred ones now for the army heroes. Grimnir. Grimnir is now very strong, especially for runesmiths and Taints. Well, Valaya, every campaign here, of course. You don't want to get sent home by getting wounded.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan.
But it's a nice alternative, you know, so you don't have to just wait for one trait. You can just pick Grimnir or Valaya for a Tain or a Runesmith. Or a Master Engineer. There's not just Valaya anymore. Now you can pick between those two and they're both powerful. But if you want to get like a flavor strong fighter, you will definitely want to pick Grimnir for your Taints. The attack for the Taints is really nice.
Order.
Do not expect a welcome here, Sam.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
I definitely getting Lightning Strike. Definitely getting Lightning Strike. This moment is also cool here. I really like Renown and Feared, and let's just do a really just fast count here. Really fast, like 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 26. 26. Looks like character and campaign skills fit perfectly. When I think the patch notes will come out Monday or Tuesday. Only shame it's perfect vigor. We would need to go like here or here for a perfect vigor, I think. It might be bugged in the current state of the game though. Has anybody played Tyrion lately? In the last, let's say, 6 to 8 weeks? And acquired Campaigner, the perfect vigor trait? Very nice of them to take Shine of Asturian. You might have just removed Campaigner. They might have just bugged it out. They like to, you know, bug their trait for some reason. Because we didn't get a Campaigner with Carcassonne for some reason as well, and we did lots of battles from a distance. It might be just a much larger criteria to get it, like the Lone Wolf. The Lone Wolf is a strong trait, but it's a lot of work to get. A lot of AFKing. They didn't attack Calador, interesting.
Lord of the Phoenix Court. Our great king.
I'll Confederate if they get tier 3.
It is agreeable to spend one's time. I bid you welcome in the name of the king.
I'm surprised they didn't break 3 here. They have plenty of enemies. What's Lone Wolf? When you're spending consecutive turns in enemy territory, which you really never do because you just do the siege attacks. So for example, you would go into enemy territory and just go into Asturian AFK there. After some time, you would trigger the points for the Lone Wolf, which give you movement range, campaign movement range. It's the opposite of Procrastinator. Which might have been removed.
Ever loyal. Ulf-One's defender.
It's a rare trait and hard to trigger, so most people don't know about it.
Deliver them to their ancestors. Search this place for Alariel, my queen.
You see this? This is not even working on heroes. I wish they fixed this as well. Lord follower equipped on a hero, Lord's army. It only works on Lord. Let's get Speed of Asturian first. Doesn't have a mount yet.
Order must be maintained.
Shrine of Asturian has the Sacred Flame of Asturian. Lots of good stuff, including public order and upkeep reduction for the Phoenix Guard and the garrison. Oh, I didn't see the amount of kills on Tyrion. You're right. What was it, guys? Was it 35? Yeah, that's why we need reminders so I don't forget. You just click, 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 click. Okay, it will show now. It was 33. Yeah, 33. I'm skipping battle skills. Yeah, I'm skipping battle skills.
Tyrion.
You can be picky with right now with this, but he will leave out the army eventually.
The people are restive.
I'll go growth and construction cost reduction.
You must restore.
Interesting how he just moved around here, didn't attack this place, not even this place. How the hell we got sort of blood? They must have fought somebody, huh? Might have sacked this one. It's actually a nice item.
Order must be maintained.
Might go for the Tower of Lycian.
You have my undivided attention. It is forbidden.
I won't tell. Before shit goes sideways here, we'll do this. And going war against this might make them weaker for the rest of them, and they might join war, and we can ask others to join this war. These are Dark Elves after all.
Yes.
Don't you just love it when she says yes? Now we can do this.
You are no friend of the Asur of Ulthuan.
What brings you to the Phoenix Court? How can welcome? Your words and deeds will be watched with interest.
I have heard tales of your kind.
So hard to get them to do this. So hard.
You have to file to Phoenix Court. Speak quick.
Queen of Avalon.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Tell them what's Confederate, yeah, that's normal. Always one faction wants Confederate at the beginning of the campaign from my experience. But it's bedtime. We Confederate when it's tier 3. You don't want to Confederate at this point to tier 2. You want to get rid of Noctilus and then Confederate tier 3. This is actually the worst Ulton I've seen. Half of them are wary. And you want one of them to be Ardent, either Illyrian, Kalidor, or Safari.
What do you wish to discuss?
Yoo-hoo! He's gonna retreat here, he might be in a bad direction if he stays around the city. Don't have the Bomb Master, so we don't wanna overestimate our force. Bomb Master makes things easier in the beginning. The province is strong at tier 5, and it has iron and the exotic animals.
servant. Inspecting the garrison. What orders? I never tire. Awaiting orders. Shield against the darkness. Tyrion, heir.
We should
of an
probably be fine against this. Range counter zombies hard. Don't have mortars, not much at least. I feel like Angel is gonna be the most vulnerable here. Battle skills for the archers are not critical due to the archery prowess, precise fletching. Not critical. But, you know, high elves with their overkill archers are always nice. I'm not needed for this army though. Exactly, Amir, exactly. Yeah.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
I like it because we declared war on the Scourge of Cain, so it was pretty good.
What requests would you make of the Phoenix King, misguided?
These guys have hostile intentions, either towards Avalon or us. As aggressive and wary, they definitely want war.
The Phoenix King is wide.
You don't want to fight this faction. This faction is good. But these are our starting enemies. Trespass against suffering, military action against suffering, so it was a war in the past. And yeah, like I said, this ult one is the worst I've seen so far. It's not mean it's a bad thing. I think I have Noctilus in range now. Archers counter zombies. And Tyrion can fight quite a bit as well. Confederating Calidor is a priority once we get tier 3. Once they get tier 3. Otherwise, it feels like a waste. We're not gonna get anything there, we just get trouble. We can't even defend against rebellions. And we might get immediately attacked by Tirnock.
Shield of Alaric. At your service.
So we have 30% moon left when we attack.
The decadent paradise.
Can I offer assistance? It is agreeable to spend one's time in dignified company. I cannot do this.
I want to take some money here, maybe 400.
As you say. Servant of the king, champion of the ever queen.
Yeah, that's trash army. Taking off Colossus will hurt, but the rest goes down easy.
I am ready to fight.
Noctil is a powerful lord. Just as the AI, he's a little bit confused. And even because it's the AI, it's all about the legendary lord, which looks a little bit weird. As they don't get extra armies, faction gets weaker by the turn. But yet, they still might have powerful tier 5 armies, which can be sometimes quite a surprise.
We will obey.
As you say.
Yes. Without fail.
Sunfang lusts for battle.
Noble. Ithelmar chariots.
They're gonna start shooting at a large unit here.
Orders received. We advance.
It shall be done.
Acknowledged. Without fail.
Orders received.
We await.
Honor bound. Noble. White lions. Quickly now.
Loyal.
Loyal. Lacoy. Oriole. Without question.
Archers. Acknowledged.
Noble.
Ithelmar chariots.
Tyrion is sneaking on Noctilus, is still hidden.
Archers. To battle. Ithelmar chariots. Onwards for the king.
Noctilus has a halberd, glues to the sword, even on these stats.
Loyal. Ancestors. Serve the king.
Vampires are great fighters, but Tyrion is one of the best. Even on these stats should be pretty good. You can always pull him out if necessary.
We go. Orders received. Sinner. Heir of Anarion. Pull back.
Spearmen. Understood. For duty.
Azar, advance.
Assyrian guides us. March. For our ancestors. Death to all.
Those halberds fought them off, pretty nice. Not to underestimate the zombie halberds, they're numerous.
To battle.
Azur, attack.
The zombie pirate deckhands mobile polearms is a really good unit for low tier zombies.
By your command.
Always surprised by the performance by that unit.
Moving out.
As you say. Sinner.
As you say. Ancestors.
Kill them.
As you say.
Tyrion starting to take damage because he lost Vigor.
Swiftly.
Vampire is still fresh for some reason.
Heir of Anarion. Onwards to victory.
Ithelmar chariots. Understood.
Doing my duty. Heir of Anarion.
With the same speed as the Vampire.
Kill them. Heir of Anarion.
Let's go 1-1. We don't want to fight this at the same time.
Annihilate them.
Still have martial prowess. Well, they don't want to play like that. Tyrion will end up fighting polearms and he'll take a lot of damage.
Defender of Ulf-1.
He was winning decisively there.
Ithelmar chariots.
White lion. Assure warrior. Ulf-1.
Can I be praised.
Noctilus is not a duelist, he's a damage dealer and
Understood.
somewhat a tank against certain units.
Silver helms.
But more so damage dealer, support. It's like a Necrophage Colossus that casts spells.
I go.
Man, these guys have still done a lot of damage here.
Heir of Anarion. Swiftly. Understood. Sword of the Asur. Striking forth. Archers. Lawyer. For duty. Asur forward. Swiftly. Noble. Attack. Archers. It will be done.
Although fighting vampires, they can't do shit against vampires with white lions.
Moving out. Pull back.
Yeah, Tyrion was dueling in Noctilus the whole fight. Noctilus died from crumbling.
Fear the might of Ulthuan.
The undead usually don't get killing. Ooh, nice sort of bloodshed. It's a nice item.
Release them.
1,000 down.
Bind them.
1,000 is 1,000. I'll take it.
The gods are pleased. Tyrion, heir of Anarion. I never tired. Setting forth.
Could go for a rebellion here, huh? Acceptable. Acceptable.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Sort of battle is just a mini sort of bloodshed.
The gods are angry.
Yeah, they've got are really deadly to the Lotherians. They're vampires, berserkers. Vampire berserkers. This rebellion here is actually a good thing. Vladimir. We have invocation of Asuria now. We could start building up some influence, but we should do it after the first rebellion. We can do one rebellion, 2 bells, and then do the event. That's ideal.
A glorious victory.
Getting a rebellion here is a good thing. Shrine of Asurian will kinda counter it. Hold on. We'll start building it now. Then we get the rebellion, 2 battles, and then we get the invocation. Perfect. Perfect! Archer prowess for the real-time reduction on the archers. We're gonna do rebellion, stabilize, and then consider that. This is actually excellent here. These guys might come here eventually. We have not threatened their border yet.
Ready for orders.
Rebellion will be here in 3 turns. Beautiful. It's perfect.
The Reaper.
nobody harasses one of our mining settlements, will be ideal start here with the rebellion for 2 extra bells. You usually just avoid the rebellion here, but since this corruption has been spread, it's perfect. Rebellion means 2 bells, more experience for Tyrion, we really need it. After this, Tyrion fights his neighbors on the east coast, but both Safari and Illyrian are hostile, so they will attack, just a matter of time. What do you get after defeat Noctilus? I think a leadership fighting the Vampire Coast and fighting Sea Bells. A little better rate. We can check again.
Oh my god.
Hey Goldrium.
See that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Spicy Ivor with some grilled meat.
My strength grows. Shield of Alaria.
So defeating, we got on Noctus we get Deathly Drowned. Leadership +5 when fighting against the Vampire Coast, and leadership +5 when fighting at sea. Quite underwhelming trait.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan. Very
Deploying
well.
here, we might be able to shoot them away. We don't know if they are here. How strong is Ivres?
You need me?
54.
Well chosen words and fine
It
wine.
might be on the move. What if I try to do this? I might, we might need to have a battle there.
Paradise.
Can I?
You have traveled far to petition the future.
It is agreeable to spend.
To what do I owe this displeasure?
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Rebellion here in 2 turns and then we make a switch. The negative is pretty bad, but it'll be positive after the rebels. Tier 2, tier 2 on.
Most astute. Our great king welcomes you.
What is this?
What do you wish to discuss?
Why is there no war coordination? That's a bug there.
Ready to serve. Alariel's champion.
Two bells here and then we stabilize. This is public order. This is public order. We have further public order. We haven't gotten any events for influence turn 8. What the hell?
Shield against the darkness.
It's about 30% civics. 30%. Yeah, that's not surprise here. It might be during the Isha event, Rosapine. Funny thing is, they might have another army here that we don't see. I would not be surprised. Now the Bomb Master might be a little bit tricky. Tyrion does get tired on low ranks and does take damage.
Certainly not. Servant of the king.
Well, I have a feeling there's another army here.
Order must be maintained.
As you say. Tyrion, heir of an area.
Oh, no. Tyrion on the left, Ingmir on the right, 50-50. Look at this left and right. Oh man. They're all the rank 4.
Sunfang hungers.
I have experience here, sure. You just have Tyrion, nothing special.
Sword of the Asur. Ithelmar chariots. Silver helms.
Not the ideal battlefield here for shooting, but we can go on the right side.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy
It
shit.
shall be done.
What the hell?
Spearmen! Without fail.
Loyal! Archers! Orders received. We will obey.
Orders received.
Thank you, English Cake.
Acknowledge. It will be done. Silver helms. Son of Ulfwan.
Assure warrior. Heir of Anarian. Very well.
We away.
She have plenty of speed to get there in
Chariots.
time.
Spearmen! It shall be done.
For duty. Moving out.
It shall be done. Understood. Serve the king. Acknowledge. Ithelmar chariots. To the fray. Apace.
You might not get aggroed like this, cause we don't really have aggro here.
Setting forth. Onward.
They could pin my chariot with cavalry.
Attack. Advance.
Servant of light.
Swiftly.
This is a very bad area to deploy for us.
Forward. Make Ulfwan proud. Quickly now. Lothern! It will be done. March!
I really want to be in the woods, huh?
We advance! Noble! Assyrian willing! Assa forward! Brave and true! Onwards to victory! Moving out! Orders understood!
What are we fighting here? The Wood Elves?
Silver helms! Move! Champion of Alaria! Noble! Rapid advance! Defender of Ulfwan! With me! Orders received! Assyrian guides us! We go! Ithelmar chariot! It shall be done!
Yeah, this is actually an end times campaign. You're right. Absolutely right. That should be part of the title. Oh, the trees. Why there had to be trees there?
It will be done.
I might bring a second arm before we even replenish this one because of this.
Moving out! Heir of Anarion! Ithelmar chariots!
Understood.
As one!
What kind of formation is this?
Eager for battle! Tireless! I go! Quickly now! Forward! Noble! Onward!
They really want us to get closer.
Spearmen.
Striking form! Forward!
Stop
By
shooting.
your command!
Stop shooting, you'll not
Advance!
hit.
Forward! Dauntless!
They're almost in range of that one.
Tyrion!
Losing vigor here for nothing. They deploy like Wood Elves here.
Loyal. Without fail.
For the king!
White lions. Advance.
White Lion's gonna get killed here if we don't aggro them now.
Spearmen.
Shield of the Ever Queen!
Spearmen.
Going forth, as you say. Archers! Seal!
At once.
Now you wake up. Get rid of the cavalry. We can do whatever we want with our chariot there.
White lions! Silver helms!
It's hard to say, but Roman did disappear.
Archers!
Loyal.
No explanation.
For the king.
For Assyrian! It shall be done!
Don't miss a charge there.
Setting forth! Noble lord! Silver helms!
White lions. For
I lands a
the
bonus in the
Ever Queen.
trees, but it's so low that it could be ignored.
Understood. Attack.
Quickly now! We will obey! Acknowledged!
White lions.
Assyrian guides us!
Hey, intercepted them with the cav.
Archers.
For Ulfwan! Following orders!
Light cavalry will kill them in the trees. They don't have the number.
We will obey.
As you say!
Anarian.
We advance! March! Setting forth! Asser, move!
How is that noble thing so much damage? He's fighting a lord
For
on.
Ulthuan!
Archers! For Ulthuan! Death to all! It will be done. Understood. Acknowledged. Move!
Yes! Awaiting orders!
Striking
Tyrion is
force.
surrounded, so we can't really go after that
Down
guy.
with me! Orders understood! On me!
Orders received. Asa, attack! Ancestors!
Silver helm!
Without fail. Archers!
It shall be done. Orders received.
Kill them! Setting forth!
March!
Understood!
This guy's still doing damage to the chariot. They don't even have AP.
Sunfang lusts for battle.
For honor! By Alario!
The White Lion's fighting some archers here.
Had I be
Managed to get him through.
heir of Anarian.
Loyal!
Orders received. Acknowledged.
As you say!
To the fray! The Reaper.
Spearman! Lacoy! Asser, advance!
As you say. Spearman. Asa, forward.
Orders understood! Your affair!
No mercy.
Oh god, not this bug again. The death stare.
Silver helm. Understood.
Without fail!
How they fix that shit?
Steel. As you say.
For duty.
At once!
Loyal.
Acknowledged.
It will be done!
Well, the White Lions are good in trees.
Helms! Jonathan! At once! Advance!
Against archers. Against archers.
Heir of Anarian. Servant of light.
Battle calls!
White lions.
Casualties are acceptable. We do have a noble for replenishment.
Silver helms!
We can chase some of the spearmen here. This is the current stats on Tyrion. 88 melee attack, 81 melee defense. He's suffering from vigor penalties though. So, if you don't get him perfect vigor or sort of cane, he'll never be great. One armor material, I mean. One man armor material. Uh, 10 times chaos invasion means the chaos will come with 10 times the number. So instead of 9 armies, which we Pepe, Laugh, Kick, we, comes with Monka S 90 armies.
Victory.
Slaves are always useful. My strength grows. Servant of the king.
We do start the quest for the Dragon Armor of Anarian. It's a very strong item. But that one will be useful for other stuff as well. Started with the Route Marcher, Sword Player, Speed of Asurian into double hard to hit. The plan here is max character prowess and campaign skills.
Fear the might of
Asur bid you
Ulthuan.
welcome. How can we be of assistance?
It looks like there's an army somewhere as well.
Misguided, servant of the king.
This is almost perfect.
Shield against the darkness.
Almost perfect.
Deliver them to their ancestors. Sunfang hungers. The Asur have triumphed. Enslave them. The gods are pleased.
Damn, son!
Tyrion, heir of an area. As you command. We shall not rest. Onward. Entering the garrison, champion of the Ever Queen.
Malhandir makes Tyrion's really fast. 100 speed. Casual.
Ancestors be praised.
Okay, this is the only rebellion this place will face. We can trigger this one here. Public order 4. No, we can't. Ooh, it was almost a screw up. We need to wait for the rebels next turn first. +8. Thank you guys. I totally forgot. Thank you for the reminders. Appreciate it.
Awaiting orders.
2 rebel battles here, and then we max the public order. We don't want to have this penalty. This penalty is detrimental. Minus 20% tax rate. We can have positive 15% tax rate. This can be on the other side.
Queen.
It's ideal because of corruption and because of unhappy populous event. So ideal to get rebellion. Otherwise, it's highly unlikely to get rebellion here because of the Asurian, Shrine of Asurian building.
The Asur bid you welcome. How can we be of assistance?
Still treachery for these 2 more turns. They're still gonna try to go for Imperial, no doubt. So we get the rebels for 2 battles, perfect. And we stabilize Lothern for a max tax rate. And wait for the Confederation and expansion. We are no rush anywhere. We need to be technically a little bit slow. Let's learn for the Outland campaign 10 times chaos.
The gods are with us.
What the hell?
Damn! Thank you, Stone Rip. Very generous of you. Thank you very much. That event was great. 32 influence for 300 coins.
What brings you?
They're considering peace treaty right now. We have no military, but I think we can get peace treaty anyways in next turn. We'll avoid all treachery. We could do it now, but I'll avoid all treachery.
Well chosen words and fine work.
I'm waiting for them to construct things here. Tier 3, Tier 2, okay.
Ridiculous.
Hopefully they have artillery there. So right now we're gonna do Invocation of Asuryan. +2 influence per turn for 5 turns. Cheaper construction and public order. 2000 coins. We have archery price 1 turn. That's our second technology. Third one, 3 requires for the invocation wall. We do want preferably Diamond Guardian Phoenix and Sapphire Guardian Phoenix in every army if possible, but you know, that's down to RNG.
Protector of the Everqueen.
When it comes to fighting rebels, especially small rebel armies, you want to fight them twice. You defeat them on a field of battle, and then you finish them off in an outer zone in a second battle. Double the experience, 2 times the chance for items. You might even capture artillery. Actually, not in this case. We should have. I did a mistake. We should have merged. Totally forgot. We had a full army.
I am ready to fight.
I just have a Great Eel and regular Silver Helms there. It's the same battlefield here, huh? Of course it is. Still guys can be in the back.
For duty! For duty! Spearmen!
Silver Helms! Ithilmar, chariots!
Archers! It shall be.
Okay.
Defender of Ulthuan.
Kind of forced to go around because there are those trees here. Bolter would be nice for aggro. Oh, we have a Tyrion on the horse still, forgot.
Moving out. Forward.
Swordmasters, what the hell? It's a tier 2 city.
With me. Striking forth.
Assar Noble!
It's around.
Onward. Going forth. Advance. Signa.
You missed.
Noble. I go.
They're pulling out a cab.
Ithilmar, chariots!
Heir of Anarian.
Duty calls!
Death to all. To victory.
Lakoy!
Oh, it's pretty resilient with Vigor.
I am ready! For honor! Spearmen! March!
Heir of Anarian. Destroy them.
We will obey!
Can I be praised?
Onward!
Heir of Anarian.
The king! For Ulthuan!
Ithilmar, chariots!
Silver Helms. We will obey.
Direct me!
Victory awaits.
For order!
Orders received!
All for one! At once!
I'm good here.
Silverhounds!
Spearman!
Students is just getting in the way here.
Warrior! Dauntless! Orders received!
Of course, the light armor are better. That's basically the same, just with the armor.
Battle calls!
But that doesn't mean you have to disband these ones to get the other ones. You're always gonna recruit the light armor ones if you can.
Tireless!
It helps them in a lot of situations. Range units like bats, wolves, light cavalry. The upkeep is not that big deal between them. You have to be pretty desperate or tight in some kind of household campaign to use the regular or light armor. For Tyrion, the difference is trivial. But since this one are already experienced, you're not gonna replace them. That matters more than armor. Since these guys already have experience, it's important.
Release them.
This is money.
My journey begins.
Oh man, how many kills was that? I missed it again. I have to stop missing the kills. Five kills. Yeah.
Champion of the Ever Queen. I am ready to fight. Enslave them for Alarion.
That was a one kill. We are counting Tyrion's kills for this campaign.
A glorious.
Okay, now we stabilize.
Garrisoning.
Now we stabilize.
You must restore order.
We'll get additional 15% tax. We're currently losing 30% tax potential here. And next turn we'll get peace there. If we get peace with Everest, it's ideal to build up Etain and focus on the more aggressive high elves. Everest should be less threat than Safari or Illyrian. They could surprise. We don't need any setbacks. We might strike them first. They're building an army, so they might refuse peace treaty, but they're ardent, so peace should be possible. Both Illyrian and Safari are very, so they don't like other high elves. They're gonna be aggressive towards other high elves like us, Khaledor, Tiranoc, Avalorn. I haven't met Chris, they're on the other side. And we still have to send the hero around.
My loyalty is rewarded.
Okay, we get better reload for the archers and the Lothern Sea Guard. 7.5 seconds on ring 5.
The Asur bid you welcome. How can we be of assistance?
Now that this is expired, we will make peace.
Futile.
They don't want to pay us that much. Maybe 400 again. 400, 400.
Very well.
They are a guardian, aren't diplomatic. Ideal, ideal. There are war we could take, who are aggressive and wary, so they are troublemakers. Same as Safari and Illyrian. But they went to war with the Dark Elves, so a little luck there.
Welcome, fellow Asur. What would you wish to discuss? Unwise. Misguided.
See how they are, don't want to deal.
You may welcome. What would you have the Asur do? Absurd.
They have no armies, they have friends with the Nagarite. What if I join war against the Bleakholds?
A wise course.
Very nice. Now we brought Tyrion to our side. They're very aggressive, but they only have enemies, so this should work.
What would you have of me?
Oh, they went to war with Scourge of Cain. Beautiful. That's ideal when they all go to war with Scourge of Cain instead of each other.
You address the Asur of Ulthuan. Quite impossible. Unlikely.
Queen, welcome to the court of the...
Okay, build up now.
We are ill at ease.
We have a Skull Reef here, it's just perfect. The sea is controlled. This is the Sea of Lothern, the western straits of the Great Ocean. Only port here is Lothern, I think. Yeah. There's a Skull Reef there. Potentially could be a little bit nasty.
Order must be maintained.
We'll get the promenade here first, so we fill up the public order faster.
Well chosen words and
Confederation is still available. Let's see their infrastructure. Tier 3, Tier 2, still building missing here, so we'll be a little bit patient.
What orders? Tyrion, heir of an area.
There's a Skull Reef here, lots of money, some more experience. Weisburg is in the army. He provides replenishment and some tanking. And the third technology will probably be the speed. We'll go for damage on the spearmen since we're using spearmen. It also works. 10% more damage.
I smell the ocean.
They need it because they have weak damage against armor. Let's push their AP to 7. We have 34 influence and it's increasing every turn. One more technology for unification of wall. Maybe we get lucky. Why no growth buildings? We have a growth building in the capital and we have a growth building, a growth commandment. This is right enough if we just remember what I sometimes say, that you can have growth higher than your economy. So you need to keep up with the economy as well. 3,000, 2,400, and then the other buildings. If the economy can keep up, you get extra growth. If it can't, you keep building other things. So 1 is more than enough for this economy. We'll get money here, and we'll see about another one. Possibly in the Tower of Lycian. There are aggressive elves here, so we're gonna forfeit this first. If you put all everything in the growth, you get tier 3 tier 4, but with what money you gonna build it? No money. No, it's my choice for no early access. The sea actually offers me early access, but I don't do it. Their guy even said they don't mind criticism at all. But I admit this stream is negative nearly half the time sometimes. So would be not really fair to even accept it. They want passionate, check, professional, uncheck, and positive people for their content. We only positive half the time. There's no guarantee we get that. The composition could be deadly. What if they get 3 lobsters and all the speedrun route?
The sea calls me. At your service.
We lose army, Suffolk could declare war. This might not be the best move. This could backfire seriously. But it could be a huge advantage as well. We do have archers, archers strong.
Give the word. The Phoenix Throne will hear your plea.
They have no economy.
How wise.
Should have checked this last turn.
Gladly.
There's no guarantee, but does help.
Of course.
Guardian, I bid you welcome, traveler. What would you wish to discuss? As you say. If you wish. Most astute.
I want them not to make the first move on here or here. That would be bad. We need to make the first move. So that money will lower the chance. It doesn't guarantee shit, but it lowers the chance for them going aggro.
Adventure awaits. Shield.
There's a lot of money here.
To adventure.
2 lobsters, 1 carronade, doable.
There is glory to be won.
We just have to target the vampires. We can't let the vampires reach our battle line. Lobsters are incredibly hard to kill in melee without the proper units, but we can shoot them easy. That guard gets hard countered by the archers. More so than the lobster. Left side is nice here.
Spearman.
We do have the leadership to fight in melee here, no problem. The spearmen are basically to hold ground. This is their main role. Hold ground. They're not supposed to charge, and they're not supposed to kill anything. They're here to hold ground with their shields, their defense. Best things about them, they later get some little bit extra armor as well. It's all about their shields and their defense. Hold ground.
White Lions. Ithilmar chariots.
I could try to separate them here by threatening here with cavalry. Cavalry on the left side doesn't have any room. They do have a carronade, which means potentially high casualties, even from the long range. So we have to go move forward. This is not putting army units like this doesn't mean are not mobile. We just show where we are facing.
We will obey.
We are gonna be mobile.
By an
We'll try to aggro them here with Karen might shoot a cavalry here, we don't want that. Karen is pretty much a cannon. Have long range and a big penetration with the cannonball, so you can kill a bunch of infantry or cavalry with the hits.
The Reaper. Very well. Heir of Anarian.
For duty.
We can totally damage those depth guards there.
Yes. Silver helms. Asa.
Glory awaits.
I don't want to aggro the lobster, but we want to go off the gunnery mob.
We will obey. We will obey. Assure warrior.
Just need to get some impact here. The unit has to brace, otherwise they take too much damage. This is a chariot after all. They managed to brace a little. But still, this unit has way more mass. We just touched them and they lost quite a bit of health. We do it from the other side again. This is just a little bit aggro here. There was a decent shot from them with the guns.
I shall to glory. Attack! Serve the king. Asa, move for the king. It is done.
We have to start. We have to start shooting at the lobster.
We will obey.
Tyrion will pin it and we'll shoot it.
By Alario.
I just queued an order here, so if you forget about them to give another one, there's no bad.
Doing my duty.
Queue order with a shift.
God bless. It will be done. Asturian willing.
Still have to keep moving them.
Forward.
They take damage from guns, the chariots. The guns are gonna be the main source of damage in those chariots. A depth guard on the way. They're real weak to range. I'll show it now. It's the poor berserkers. Call them berserkers cause that's what they are. Real weak to range. They need melee to survive because they're vampires. Hunger. You can see they're melting. So against archers, the unit is a low threat. Oh, we are between two guns here. They're going on a route. Never mind. Did get aggro there.
Understood. Going forth without fail.
The guns do quite a bit of damage there. Those guys are fine, just shattered. I mean, they're gonna live. They're gonna live, but still a lot of damage. So, what, Spirit Leech? They might destroy one of them.
Following orders. White Lions. It will be done. Advance.
Without fail.
You can see they've got no problem. Just focus them.
As you say. It will be done. It shall be done. We will obey. Loyal.
This one has done enough. Go back.
Asa, forward. Orders received. For Assyrian.
Easy money. That's a pretty nice composition here to deal with.
Noble.
This one is getting killed by the berserkers.
As you say.
Archers. As you say.
Attack.
Archers.
Depth guard in melee have hunger, so they don't really die. We have to push a little bit more damage, otherwise they're gonna kill everything.
Understood.
Ancestors. As one. Glory awaits.
Alaria. It will be done.
Make Oath One proud.
Try to fake retreat here, so we liberate the noble.
Archers.
Or we arrows on.
Halt.
That's why you need Bowmaster.
Noble.
Without
It's gonna be the downside of Noble Master, but I accept the risk.
For my lady, tireless. I go for duty.
We go. Acknowledged.
Together.
It will be done. Acknowledged. For duty.
Make Ulthuan proud. Eager
That's it.
for battle.
Remember the kill count, Elich. Only one of the polearms did damage, but we didn't focus it properly. We split the damage.
Fear the might of Ulthuan. Slaves are always useful.
It's 1500. Can't say not dead. So we got battle loot, we get 1500 and 20,000. Shitty item, but 20,000.
Servant of the king. Going ashore. Tyrion, heir of Valerian.
Got a creation scout, pretty good against Skaven.
Ulthuan's defender. Ever loyal.
Okay, all good. You
Protect.
can get sea legs by spending time in water, but we're in the plains right now. It's 8% easy movement access, Taskmaster 3% from march stance and 55% from spending time in the water. What the? Lyrian is in trouble, huh?
As you say, Prince of Ulthuan.
I think we can relieve Booker here. Go meet some people. Circle around. Mazdamundi. Bretonnians Empire.
With purpose.
Put Taster and give him Creation Scar for the line of sight. Has a bad main trait, so he's gonna be on campaign map. Mainly specialist and secure influence, while also spying. Vision is important.
We are ill at ease.
Win the Promenade. Promenade is a tier 3. Can merge these two.
Shield against the darkness.
We getting public order here, improving this as well. Growth is good. We're probably gonna go tier 3 here first. Yeah, the Skull Reef gives 20k plus an item. You get better loot for defeating the army. If you kill the Lord, you get pretty much around 2,000 the elves. And then you can rent some captives or even more.
The dead come calling. What do you seek?
This is good, this is good. Except... we joined against Bleakholz to get trade agreement with Tyrion. And we apparently met, because of the movements there, we have trade agreements, so we have Vision, met the Axis of Neck, which better be sided with the High Elves than the other way around. They do have a version against the Dark Elves, but they sometimes go to war with the High Elves as well. We go in the first Calendar. I'm just waiting for the high tier buildings. Right now it's not necessary. I got both tier 3. This is okay, Confederation. Okay, Confederation.
Protector of Ulthuan.
What would you have of the Phoenix King, stranger?
I am incredibly busy. Impossible. A foolish suggestion.
Interesting.
Your bear Truasur does not put their own.
Let's the Phoenix Throne will hear your plea. How wise.
Most astute.
Defender of the Everqueen.
What do you require? Sailing forth.
I don't see this place here, huh?
The Reaper, as you command.
71 upkeep, 82 upkeep. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Tier 3 here first.
Tyrion.
While we wait, we might get 2 more spearmen just to get some more military strength.
Our traditions give me strength.
Allow me.
Champion of the Everqueen. Servant of the King.
It would be nice if Calder can actually go for that. So Vampire Coast declare one Redford, and yet still they go aggressive towards Tyrion, huh? I'll give them the garrison down there. Hey Extremist, check the screenshot. I'm using that with VSync. I had to use VSync since streaming. Otherwise you don't get 60 FPS sometimes.
That is not warranted. The sea calls.
Really? We still don't see the city?
Get the hands.
Not this, officer.
All are given a fair hearing in the Phoenix Court. Wise indeed.
This Confederation is also good.
Yorick, what business have you with the Asur of Ulthuan? I think this unwise. Unlikely.
And she really picky about this. I'm not giving her any more money.
Defend. I will receive your petition in the name of the Phoenix King.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Competent. '61s. There's a ardent. There's a depth. Vigorous, strong. Growth is pretty good. We'll get more growth in Tower Lycian on tier 3. With the 3 technologies, so we can get this next turn.
Ready for orders.
Rank 10, we're getting Isha. More replenishment and more physical resistance. More upkeep and reduction for the Spearman Archers and leadership for the Spearman Archers too. This one is not bad either. Or this one. But replenishment physical resistance is nice, just too nice. Hey Rubio. Yoo-hoo! Keeping Caledon around means they might declare war on the factions we don't want to fight, or vice versa. And could cause trouble. While those factions otherwise might not attack us, so we have to consider Confederation soon.
My people have striven to keep you from our realm.
Hell yeah, Rubio. Well, it's victory, defeat, or the release of DLC. We won't be able to play it when this updates, because it's not gonna be compatible. But we have plenty of time for a lot of action. We have long streams these days. Exactly, yeah. You can save this for when you attack Walled City if you don't have siege attackers. But I highly recommend you use it all the time for item craft. Some of these items are extremely powerful. Well, no such luck. No such luck. Strongest ones are the Diamond and Sapphire Guardian Phoenix. Elmo-Cane is not bad. Can go on a hero, I forget. Can, okay.
Give the word. Charting a course.
Defender of the Phoenix.
Against the code.
Our core is improving.
Welcome. Time
These
is
guys are getting
precious,
wrecked.
so please make your request.
And they're still stubborn.
Unwise.
Queen, we have much to discuss.
How it is agreeable to spend one's time in...
at you. Though I hate you with every fiber of my being, I will...
This Confederation is not convenient because they're at war with Redford at the same time.
Pillar of the cursed deeps.
We have 2 Confederations available right now.
Behold the Phoenix Court in all its splendor. As you say.
Confederating Calador or Everest now might bring suffering to war, but we shouldn't really care about that much. We need expansion. This is tier 3 here. Should be good enough.
If you wish, Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Yeah, look at that.
I shall hear you out.
Calador Confederation is fitting here. It's convenient.
Our great king welcomes you.
Oh!
What do you wish to
Red all of a sudden when it's convenient. They're stronger than us, that's why.
What brings you to the Phoenix?
So if I confederate these guys, the Tor Everest will get under attack. And we do want to get Elven Embassy as well. It's a tier 3 thing.
Elven beauty.
Is this LSL tier 3 as well? It is. They might just go around then.
Very well.
I will confederate them.
It is agreeable to spend one's time in dignified company.
First confederation, for first time with Everest, Tyrion's natural enemy, but they were ardent, so easy to make peace after a couple of battles. What do we have here? Scornful. Call the Great Herds. We don't. This is one of the worst buildings in the game. Just don't build that. We do have tier 3 seasoned militia, but we have it there as well. This place don't fit it here because their resource dies, and we are hoping to get walls here on time. There's a storm going on here. We are at war with these guys, so we could try to backdoor up there. These guys also could go around. For 5 turns we get negative 40 with all other high elves, but a few turns later it goes away. We also get -8 public order when we're doing it as well. We have to protect our rivers until Garrison does some replenishment. This one lowers upkeep rivers and helms. But it's 50 growth, it's huge. A small province is a lot.
How can I assist you?
So we'll march north. Protect this while we're building wall. Take boat here. This guy could get this item for now. Yeah.
Alariel's champion. Not the star.
Public order is still climbing positive here, but I think they're gonna come here anyways. I'm still wanna stay here another turn.
I hear the widow.
We wanna get a positive public order to get better tax.
Shield of Alaria.
But we'll do so from this place here.
Entering the garrison. Shield against
Just
the
in
dark.
case these guys don't get any ideas. This public order is pretty good here. And we're getting even more public order. Even more. When we get wine tier 3, we can get public order technology too. The monthly festivals, we just have to get the embassy first. This pretty much does it for the this early technologies. The rest of them are not so good. I guess speed still has some value for the garrisons. This one as well. We have to unlock the next tier, which will require Archive, Elven Embassy. That's tier 3 buildings, which will happen in Lothern to unlock these technologies. There is ways to improve the high elf garrisons through technologies. With technologies they get better, but you still have to work much harder than with some other factions to win battles. Since the improvement to the experience on the AI passive, it's harder to defeat some enemies. You're gonna have to take our time here, not to go over 25 regions. You have to have 2 lords ready for the chaos. We don't want to be strangled by the chaos, slowly choked to death by expanding too fast.
Your prestige grows, my lord.
Looks like a retreat, but the Vampire Cause is usually very aggressive in these situations.
To victory!
What the hell, man? They're coming to burn Lothern. We have a hard counters, yet they're favored. All the units are hard countered by the long range archers.
Spearmen! Understood! Spearmen!
For duty!
Archers!
Little bit gaps here if they need to turn around.
Without fail! Understood! We will obey!
You can also go 2 lines, they do have a really high range.
Heir of Anarian! Orders received!
My lines have this bonus in trees, but don't try to rely on it, it's very low. So if you don't know what this does, they get another 3 attack and another 3 defense.
Silver helms! For duty!
It's actually 4 defense. 4.
Battle calls! Silver helms! Iful march! White lions! As you say! As you say!
Put them in the guard mode so they don't move around. Tyrion will go duel with their lord. Thank you, Frank.
For duty! Heir of Anarian!
The handguns that do damage, so we don't want to get hit.
Onward!
If you're not familiar with the Vampire Coast, they have this thing called extra powder. They do more damage as long as they have high munition.
Heir of Anarian!
White lines would have been really good on the left side, but it's not. We can't move them now, because this is like just a lot of trees. We can put them mainly in the trees there.
Loyal!
Let's not get harassed by the bats, right?
Death to all!
me. By Alariel. Silver helm.
They do have some halberds. I don't think they see the silver helms, so they might have not acted here properly on time. No halberds here, beautiful.
Tyrion. Archers. Kill them.
Tyrion is going for their lord. Their lord has a halberd, but Tyrion has extremely high stats for 101.
Spearmen.
I'm going to melee here as well.
For the king. Orders understood. Immediately. White lions. Spearmen.
We're sending numbers on them. We'll pin them and they won't be able to shoot. They're just zombies. Otherwise they get a little bit more shots.
Heir of Anarian. White lions. Champion of Alaria.
Acknowledged.
Oh, good, except at the left side.
Archers for Lothern.
Mainly trees though.
Spearmen. Heir of Anarian.
Trying to pin us here while attack us with the character as well. As we lose vigor, this is a good tactic.
For duty. Spearmen. Orders received. Oriole.
Understood. Heir of Anarian.
Archers.
Battle calls. Ancestors. Assyrian guides us. Orders received. Signer.
This guy is a halberd specialist. 70 attack against large. But Tyrion, look at it, 100 melee attack, 87 defense. We have some fizz resistant ward save.
Servant of light.
Not only has such high attack, but also higher attack rate than most other characters. Three kills for Tyrion. Was dueling mainly, so only 3 kills. We are not really pressured, so we could ransom here. It does take negative replenishment, we have no hero for replenishment.
Let them go.
745, 745.
My strength grows.
Science Matlan.
Servant of the king.
Making a Lothern.
A fine anchorage.
On rank 10, you get to choose dedication. You can only dedicate to one of them: Assyrian, Hoyt, Wall, Kronos, Isha, Adayat, Matlan, and Akan. And you usually pick the one that make most sense for what kind of army you're gonna go for. For example, here, not so bad. Cheaper Freeze Guard, more Lich Freeze Guard, speed for the Tyrion, public order locally. Here, some magic, cheaper Swordmasters, more Lich for Swordmaster, some Untainted. Get some armor, cheaper Dragon Princess, more from Insteel regions. Every one of these has some kind of bonus that you might want to consider. But overall, for the way of the Tyrion, the Isha is the best. Get some physical resistance, some replenishment, and the early game the Spearman Archers are even better. So you can push them a little bit longer. Dedicated to Hakon for 5% campaign movement range, or just 5% more campaign range is nice. But we are making Tyrion one-man army, so we're getting additional physical resistance here. He probably not gonna be alone in the army, cause we might have a Diamond Guardian Phoenix, but I'm not decided yet. We'll see. So Isha, it is. It gives us slightly more replenishment, and you want to get more replenishment, especially without a hero in the army, without noble or handmaiden. So Tyrion has extra self-freeze resist, extra replenishment. Spearmen are even cheaper and they have more leadership.
Get thee hence!
You have my attention. Setting sail.
Deliver your message.
This guy's in the best shape.
Very well.
By getting trade agreements, you get vision. By getting vision, you meet all the people.
Those seeking my
You can pretty much get the whole map explored that way.
Dark are these times.
It's close there, but let the relations build a bit first. Half the Lothern was very hard to deal with.
Can I offer assistance? Setting up garrison.
I actually want to lower the rebellion rate here. Might not be convenient here to fight the rebels.
Can I offer assistance?
We'll take the negative income right now. No big deal. We have the treasury. We need to consider getting another noble. We really can. We need to get a mage first. And maiden is tier 4 for this faction. So the next hero is in the archive. But we have to first build the embassy for the technology first. Yeah, we could go with a life mage, yes, but how are we gonna protect her against chain attacks from the chaos? We might not be able to hide them all the time. They have no flying.
Shield of Alaric.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We want to get a Shine of Cain, but we don't want to get it too fast.
Oh my god. Have you seen
Thank you,
that
Marky.
shit?
Yoo-hoo.
Holy shit. What the hell?
I am the heir of Anarion, and I bid you welcome.
Oh, we met Grace, nice. Grace is reasonable. Illyrian declare war on Safari. Aggressive versus aggressive, very versus very. Perfection. That's perfect. I'll push Safari, no doubt, bit. Lord of Arcade is a joke that's kinda getting old. But it's basically not just him, but a lot of people, you know, talk fairy tales about other lores, but still use shadows. Because it's, you know, easy.
Welcome. Time is precious, so I cannot do this.
No, I serve the Lady of the Lake. If you desire it.
These lands are ours by the...
I suppose so.
King in the woods. Your words and heart are hollow. Preposterous.
Preposterous.
I have heard tales of your kind. Misguided.
We have a Confederation penalty right now. But looks like our tick is exposed. No
I'll take your
military.
case quickly before my arrows find you.
Loyal prince. Ready to march.
Is this tier 3? It would be a shame to take it like that. We won't be able to maintain public order. Tyrion, huh? It's gonna be quite a bit of money here. Quite a bit, but we can afford it.
Entering the garrison.
Red Fleet.
I will profit from your stupidity in coming here today.
Let them get peace so they stop annoying us. They have too many enemies right now.
This serves my cause.
Perfect.
Honor.
Bow before the rightful laws of...
We've paid 5 10 agreements and we're getting resources.
The Asa are trouble.
Mine dies, soon these two as well.
What do you require?
Setting a course.
We can go for this.
Orders.
This is not very smart to take. We'll get just rebellions. Gets us close to Shrine of Cain.
Servant of love, faithful servant of ultimate.
Oh, we're gonna ruin some skills there. 3 character skills, damn. I don't want to go south, meet the wrong people. Best ignore Lastria. The more factions you meet, especially the aggressive Lastrian factions, higher chance they invite wrong people to war. So we're not touching this at all. Teclis doesn't have good campaign effects anyways. It's the Avalariel, Tyrion and Alitanar that have. Doomwheel for sure. Doomflare is a melee unit, while Doomwheel is a combination, more of a harassment unit. Lothern, it's more like a total war thing, you know. It's like there are total war things, you know, that have to make sense, have to, you know, their systems have to be in place. And then there is, you know, Warhammer lore. Can you imagine a respec? Unique building where you can actually respect your lord. That would be incredible.
Lord of Ulthar.
To war! Death holds no fear.
You must restore order. Shield against the darkness.
There are rifts here, so wait next turn to make a move.
Gentle ocean breeze.
I await your command. Charting a course.
We're gonna get that coffee. Still, the wound is still fresh, boys. The wound is still fresh. And South are doing some aggressive expansion there.
I do enjoy watching the debasement of others. Please.
Ravi has a question. Last time I played Skaven, I only built tier 4 city walls. Why was that? Because the garrison in tier 5 is worse than tier 4. And the amount of the damage on the towers, it's open to debate which one are better. In a way, tier 4 towers are better. So, to save you hundreds of thousands of gold as you expand, you don't upgrade tier 5. The tier 5 walls are expensive. One of the most expensive buildings. And most of those are not justified to upgrade. They provide the same amount of units and not enough reason to upgrade. Don't worry guys, with the patch they changed the Skaven economy, so upgrading tier 5 walls will make sense. The base income in all buildings has been increased, while the general building has been nerfed. Big nerf. But it gives you a little different options in the first 2 tiers in the big cities though. It's buff and nerf at the same time. Speed for the spearmen, archers, lone sea archer, warriors and shadow walkers. Got sea legs. Sea legs is a nice little buff. Looks like Carl is hunting the beastmen.
Direct me. Sailing forth.
Deliver your message.
So be it.
So be it.
Welcome to Fair Britannia.
Imagine being famous for being a trade faction and not giving trade agreements.
By greetings. All you survey are loyal to me.
No, sir. We cannot.
No. I don't agree with that. I'll ignore that.
Why won't you love me?
Greetings. All you survey are loyal to me, so I am right. Fine.
Ever loyal.
We'll give small gifts to build up relationship.
The sea calls me.
Damn, streamer luck.
Bring me battle! Heir of Anarion!
We will obey! Ithelmar chariots!
Expose it on the sides so they go for them.
It shall be done!
This battle is a joke. Watched some of the fan on stream today. Spoiled myself. Guess I couldn't sleep.
As you say. Asurion guides us!
Servant of light!
Archers! Asa attack! White lions! For our ancestors! Asa advance! Without fail!
Archers! For Asurion!
Orders received.
The Reaper! No mercy!
Archers!
We go!
Acknowledge!
We will obey!
Oriole! Ithelmar chariots!
They killed over 20 vampires. Must be some kind of record.
Heir of Anarion!
It will be done! It will be done! Weapons ready!
Purify! With me! For off-one! As you say!
Kill them! We away! As you say!
It shall be done! For duty!
It shall be done!
For my lady!
To battle! Ithelmar chariots!
Prepare
March! Yes! For Ulfwan! Kill them!
Sword of the Asur!
Advance! Setting forth!
Heir of Anarion!
Hey, son Isaac. Hey Moja, is Bretonnia one of the most OP and easiest factions? True that. Absolutely correct.
Ancestors be praised. Let them go. For Alarion, my queen. Protector of the Everqueen. Speed is essential. Embarking.
Gonna have a rebellion here, huh? Might as well go deal with them. Confederation and all. 5 leadership and 5 defense with the Lothern Sea Guard. It's the last good technology here, before we need to get in the other area. And it's gonna be convenient, we get the embassy next turn.
Ever vigilant.
Oh! This is rank 12. We could start saving, but it's not really that critical. Why is Bretonnia so overpowered? They have the highest quality cavalry with the most buffs for the cavalry. Or one of those cavalry units, the flying hippogriffs, is one of the strongest units in the game. The lords are strong, the heroes are strong, the economy is strong, and they have technologies to make high elves, empire, and a dwarf easy allies. Physical resistance, Blessing of the Lady 20%, gives them an edge over most other units when it comes with their cavalry. And their best cavalry also gets additional ward save, and you can all heal them. Their cavalry has no match.
The people are restive.
We got this from the Confederation as well. Huh? Charmed and a builder. Interesting. Their tier 3 cavalry is already among the best. The questing knights being one of the best AI units they have. And they have so much damage. Don't even require much micro like the Knights of the Realm. Just check all their buffs for the cavalry from the lords, buildings, technologies. They add up really high. And the fact all their units give 20 physical resistance because the Blessing of the Lady makes them resilient, easy to heal, easy to keep alive. Especially the elite ones, which can also have even some of them 18% ward save, not to mention perfect vigor. Girl Guardians and the Royal Hippogriff Knights being the best overall. But the other ones are not to be discarded either, the Pegasus Knights, Royal Pegasus Knights and the Girl Knights. Even the Quest Knights are excellent. Thank you, Mojo.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
35 influence is huge. You should try always get 35 influence. We got the embassy. The embassy is a building which could push economy even further, especially with good ports in the province and extra from trade, which adds up. This is one of the final economy buildings in the provinces where you want to push economy further, but it's mainly used to unlock the trade advancements, so you can get technologies unlocked by the resources. Like +2 public order if you have tier 3 wine.
Oh my god.
Plus 10 growth, plus 10% port income if you have salt.
What the hell?
On a tier 3, this building doesn't have place in Lothern right now. And we can also get mages now.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
We could get entrepreneurs, but we need to get mages for the army as well. I prefer the life mages. Limber is nice, Negator is nice, but you don't really want to spend 40 influence on an army mage.
Have you seen that shit?
Spry is good as well for 10.
What the hell?
Really fast mage for 40 influence. I think Spry is good enough. It's only 10 influence, so I'll take her.
What do you require?
We can now unlock also unique traits to the mages, which we can get now as well. Every time she gets a rank, they can trigger. Which campaign I'm gonna start on 12th? Not sure. Not sure. Maybe the Clanation. I a little bit spoiled a little bit myself yesterday with watching Fenrir, and Malus looks like one of those try-hard factions I don't really enjoy. And the Clanation looks amazing.
By the White Tower.
Champion of the Ever Queen. It shall be done. We cannot wait.
Is rebellion in 2 turns? We do have some public order here, but should still be in 2 turns.
Order must be maintained.
For the Ever Queen. For order.
1 set of siege towers should be fine here, so you don't have to waste more time here. Who's the siege again? He's scornful, huh? He's still a prince. I prefer a prince over a princess. Princes go for a specific build.
Oh my god.
No mercy.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
A strong leader is needed.
Thank you, Mojo. Well, subs are record high, guys. Record high. It's gonna be good Christmas this year.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell? Oh my god.
Of order.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Cricket moon for Christmas.
It shall
Well,
be done.
the ending I planned for the campaign is totally worth it. It's gonna be an ending like you've never seen before.
It will be done.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna work harder for that
Have you seen
campaign.
that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
For duty. Son of Ultron. Orders understood.
Apace!
I believe that's called Nightmare Before Christmas.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Spearmen!
Guys, I'm actually looking forward to that campaign.
Seal! For order!
I did put in a steep goal so it doesn't come too soon. We should put some of these guys on the right side. We can totally expose this.
We go. Swiftly. For duty.
Battle ready.
Acknowledged!
Spearmen! Make Ulthuan proud! Orders received. They're firing on us!
Spearmen! Forward!
Usher, advance.
Serve the king! By your command!
Understood.
It shall be done!
Oh, we don't have to use the hammer. I just wanted to do some siege towers here.
Loyal!
success!
Traitors! Yes! For order!
For Assyrian!
Lakoi!
Lothern Sea Guard! Assyrian willing!
To the fray! It will be done.
Lothern Sea Guard! Without fail!
Spearmen! Asa, move! Understood! March!
The great Bakur!
Spearmen! Lothern Sea Guard!
Beware! Enemy fire!
Ancestors! Understood! Acknowledged! Prince of Ulthuan! Now!
There's no way Ingmar can win against this guy.
For the Abba Queen!
Spearmen!
With these stats. These
Acknowledged!
guys have ridiculous defense.
Guides us! Advance!
This is the one we can see.
Archers! Acknowledged! Attack!
Orders understood!
Lothern Sea Guard!
First time when the new content hits, I'll just keep in mind you don't have to, play new content. It's okay if you, enjoy the old content. I'm not releasing new content for everybody. It's okay not to like every faction.
Lothern Sea Guard!
No need to force yourself to play it.
Spearmen!
Find shelter!
We advance! Battle calls!
I could, use some of my own advice, but it's expected of me,
Lothern Sea Guard! Prince of Ulthuan!
For duty! Asa, advance!
We will obey!
Loyal!
As you say. For duty!
For duty!
Lothern Sea Guard! Loyal! As you say!
What did you know?
Spearmen!
Have more speed here. They have speed knowledge as well.
Illyrian Reavers!
KC kill count, yeah. What else?
For order!
Hey, Kaim.
Slanish, take you!
We will obey!
For Assyrian!
Oh, break. We are about to hit the center. Indiana firmer.
It will be done! Elfry! Lothern Sea Guard!
We will obey!
Kinslayers! Illyrian Reavers!
now.
These guys use spears like the Chinese on the horse.
There is no hope. Swiftly. Battle calls.
We have failed.
Shock cavalry, but they don't have lances. So you know, it's always so weird.
Prince of Ulthuan, tireless.
Well, thank you, Kaim. At least you can fulfill it somehow, right? Moja, I do name you from time to time. Do name you from time to time for sure.
Ulthuan triumphant.
There's a lot of people now to consider.
Sack it. Duty is its own reward. Lord of the Phoenix Court.
This guy could be emergency garrison with his bet rate.
Ready to march. Moving off.
Go home.
The people arrested.
How do you not get attrition as Lizardman? Can't really completely avoid attrition, it just exists.
Awaiting orders.
Can't really completely avoid it, what I'm saying.
Noble son of Ulthuan, adventure awaits.
Only true vengeance will make me happy.
This guy's rank 7, that's the most impressive. Most impressive.
Those who speak the truth.
Behold the Phoenix Court in all it.
The penalty is still slightly there. We'll recover in 3 turns. This is good to Confederate. Not a top priority right now. Arden Princess is nice to keep stuff in control here. Avaricious. I like Avaricious. Avaricious Prince. 50% more battle loot. That's a lot. That's the long game lord. The income doesn't really support second army right now. Not yet. Few more turns.
Cage spellcaster.
5 turns. We can put in a timer, yeah. That's a 60 influence, you know.
Protector of Ulthuan.
In 5 turns we'll get him. He's back in 5 turns. Send him to the
I
pool
hear the Widowmaker.
later. Dang, Colin Log, you can't come here and say such things without a link. Send me a private link on Steam, of course. Don't leave it in the chat.
Our traditions make us strong.
I will hear your words, but I make no promises of aid.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Thank you, Roger.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Stand up. I'm up. I'm up. Influence, nice. Promenade is constructed, 2 white lions.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan.
Rank 20 for the second one. I don't think the chatter counts. Maybe it does. Somebody confirm.
As you say.
By the comet.
Carl, I'm already missing you. We're supposed to be together today. Food is ready, boys. I'm gonna go eat and I'll see you in 20. Don't you worry, we have plenty of hours to go.
Bow before the
I don't want to trade unless we join one of their wars. Could join against one of them, I think.
Bow before the rightful lords of the realm, and I will hear your demands.
No, they want more than that.
Be at peace, for that is fool's action.
We join war here.
Yes.
Nice. Empire is doing okay. There's gonna be a rebellion here. Some little bit extra experience here. Might get another one if we do another confederation. Still tier 3 here though.
Prince of Elfwan, Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I live to serve my queen. My journey begins. Making camp.
More resources here for more trade. One is going up. We're going to need soon for the second army.
We will endure.
This is not safe to keep like this. Well, it's gonna be good money here.
By Hoeth, Hish guides me.
Ready to serve.
Hish.
The word.
One thing about trade change, I've been crying about it for 2 years. I don't think, you know, somebody heard my cries. Let's go for precise fletching, more ammunition, missile damage. We're running out of ammo with the rate of fire right now. I'm not using Bowmaster that grants additional ammunition. We're building Tyrion as a warrior, and there will be campaign skills to follow.
Order must be maintained.
These guys are still tier 3, huh? Confederating Calendar will cause more rebellions here, which is convenient. But I think I feel like they're close to tier 4. We lose all their growth if this is not tier 4. Sometimes you wish the growth is, you know, faction wide, and then you invest the population available. All good, all good. It's only turn 21. They're getting ready to get a second army. Tyrion army is always cheap because it's main trait. And Call the Confederation will be ideal on tier 4 Wolf's Anvil. Would like to convert Confederate Avalon before they waste more than 5 skill points. And we would like to get Sword of Cain on Tyrion going. So you don't have to put much with Tyrion's army, but instead get third army. That will be perfect, but that's pushing it this early. From what I've seen on the Fan Stream Moja, it's about 1/3 of the traits that have been buffed, but it's a big buff, and it will matter quite a bit. So no longer you're waiting for 1 or 2 traits, but instead you can pick 3 or 4. Well, some traits will still be specific for the army, so they're always gonna be desired. Okay, we'll do it here.
Dauntless. Onward then.
Yep. Border Princess. They don't have very convenient enemies, but they're going for Telegame immediately.
So be it.
They get 600 extra as well.
Lo. The lady.
What Telegame there don't make no sense.
Ever child of Isha.
Mm-hmm.
And that? What brings you to the home? No way!
Negative 14, could join a war here.
Hey!
Red, be at peace.
Okay, we made the big powers.
You have my attention.
Require. The winds guide me.
I'm not assigned research yet. We go for 2 rebel battles first. Tier 4? Not yet. We could hold a big door, a White Tower Hoyt right now. But it's only tier 3.
I am honored. Alaria.
We do manual and then auto resolve for double experience and chance at item. I would like to confederate anybody who has Sharon Kane right now. We have to investigate who has. I think it's Alariel. Starting in Southern's Bretonia is really cool, and the Bretonian Lord seems the coolest out of the 3.
Anarian. I shall assure.
Make Tyrion go faster. He'd have extra archers here.
By Alariel!
Forward! Serve the king! For duty!
Ithelmar chariots! For duty! Apace! As you say! Quickly now!
I go! Ulf destroy them!
Phew.
It shall be done!
Without fail! Urior!
Tireless!
Ithelmar chariots!
Without fail!
Archers! To the fray! As you say!
Make Ulfwan proud!
Defender of Ulf.
Archers! Loyal! Ancestors!
Agreed! Orders received!
Orior!
Forward!
It is done!
Ithelmar chariots! Order must be maintained! Slavish take you! Archers!
Hold!
Attack!
Acknowledge! Chaos!
White
Our
lions!
resolve is failing! There is no hope!
White Lions, 100 kills, boys. Get a camera.
Weapons ready!
Sign out! Yes!
Eager for battle!
We don't have master strategist or the tech yet, so they don't have additional 13 attack. But still, we create a situation where they could do some damage.
A glorious victory! Enslave them! I shall go. Protector of the Evergreen. There is glory to be won for Alariel, my queen.
This place is rebellious, so we might just stay here for now. Look at Taskmaster first. Still in Taskmaster and Sea Legs.
Ready to serve.
The bloodline of Venarian. Majesty of Ultron. Bloodline of Venarian. Public order -1 all provinces, but we get additional 12 attack and 20 weapon strength. Unifiers is nice, and the Ratchet cause is very strong. All armies. Bloodline of Venarian. Look at that sweet stats.
What do you require?
Still rebel no matter what. No matter what.
Awaiting orders. The Reaper.
Okay, precise fletching, missile damage ammunition for the archers.
Bishop bless you.
We'll pop this. We'll pop this. We have money. Get additional 2 ranks on the mage. What was the follow-up battle? The casualties? I wasn't paying attention. God dang! Was it 12 twice? Zero on Tyrion. Yep, 0. We're up to date. Up to date. Tyrion got destroyed. Damn, Skaven. At least Stalia is still alive. Still kicking. Okay, what do we have here? Unhappy Populace is good. Fanning. This will increase the rate of rebellion here, so it's pretty nice. Here 4.
Your word shall reach the Phoenix throne. Choose the most astute.
So Avalon is controlling the Shrine of Cain.
We, those who speak the truth, are...
What would you have of me?
Law.
The lady.
All here.
Warsal Order rank 1.
What? Be at peace, for that is all I ever want. Empire's blessings, yes.
Sick. Approach and make your offer. But I make the...
Made a bunch of imperfections now. Okay.
Praise Sigma.
I am honored.
The winds are rising.
I never tire.
The winds call. You called?
We might get Silex here.
I sense items of power.
Ever vigilant. If you wish. son of Ulthuan.
I think we met everybody important here.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings...
This is all good. We couldn't meet still the Northern Empire, but we'll still meet them anyways. So let's go meet the people in the Southlands.
You have my attention.
We haven't met these two.
Bow before the rightful lords of the realm, and I will hear your demands.
I don't care about this, they're not under pressure. Not under pressure at all. This is gonna be public order as well. Rebellion here in 3 turns. Shit Wizard should be back next turn. 2 turns, okay.
Protector of the Everqueen.
There's a bug with Geltman, sometimes he uses old lines. Oh, Vampire Coast made peace with that fleet. Why don't I apply for early access? I don't want early access. Maybe in Warhammer 3. Well, like a time there'll be 3 random months per month starting with January, so I expect a lot more requests.
I smell the ocean. Ready for orders.
Still tier 3. More growth here.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan. Setting sail. Setting a course.
The Asur are ageless.
Those who speak the truth are always welcome.
Defend. Your word shall reach the Phoenix throne.
Honor.
Welcome to fair Bretonia, commoner.
'Tis done.
Greetings.
All right. Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now I will not obey. Never. I will listen, but I don't agree.
Order must be maintained.
The Asa are troubled.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
I was just checking things, I wasn't talking. Yoo-hoo! Tyrion will get 2 more battles there, and I think Calder is getting closer to tier 4. We're getting close to tier 4, they should be getting close to tier 4 as well. Yoo-hoo! We have 10 times the size of Chaos in this campaign, so they're doing things a little bit more carefully. There's just not enough fighting to be done before the rise of Chaos. So the rebels are the best way to get a little bit extra.
At your service. Servant of the king. Champion of the Ever Queen.
Tier 3 still.
The true of heart always find a warm welcome in my court.
She is doing pretty good, so diplomacy is set right now.
I speak for the Phoenix King.
I don't have anything smart to say, so you who?
Damn, Hippoly, thank you very much. Very generous of you.
Greeting.
Yoo-hoo!
Prince, this day gets worse and worse.
The people are restive.
Still need the trades, huh?
We shall not rest.
With this money we can get a second army, but I just want this to hit tier 4. We Confederate get second army.
Very well.
Valiant.
Setting sail. Destruction.
This could be the place to get stuff. Grunt mingle. Harassing the enemies of the dwarves as well, it gives us points. We'll do the quest with Tyrion, but not the highest priority really. We could get the Enchanted Vesurium though. We need to recruit 1 White Lions to Grace. Yoo-hoo! Well, yeah, the December is special. Starting this year, the top 3 cheaters, top 3 sub-gifters, and top 3 donators may each get 1 man a month. This month is the last time where the cheaters and the donators are counting towards donations. Starting next month, next year, top cheater, top donator, and top sub-gifter may each get 1. So 3 per month. You can use it to request a campaign in Warhammer 2 or a different game for at least 1 stream. I'm doing today a little bit zombie. I had only 4 hours sleep. Had a little bit to drink. Had food. I still have half a monster to finish. Not sleepy, really, just slightly tired. Mm, 30 influence is huge. Tier Tyrion.
Protector of the Everqueen.
I await your command. There will be carnage.
Heir of an Aryan.
2 fast battles here. If you auto-resolve, we might kill them here. Guaranteed almost. But we fight them off, rout them, and then kill them. We get double experience and items.
Jack, I don't have any plans either. Just wanted to let that yoo-hoo out.
Thank you very much, Ipuli. Well, it's a reminder, if you don't, want to use the man-to-month requests, you can give them to other people. Digdak Bro felt taking pity on Rubio's bad luck, and he given one of his to Rubio after that Empire got wrecked.
Spearmen! Archers! By Alario!
Silver helms! Sword of the Azure!
White lions!
Eager for battle at once!
Can they kill this many spearmen, I wonder? No, they don't have the health.
Ulfwan Mage.
$86 for Tyrion, that's pretty nice. 570, huh? Still got a little bit of experience on the White Lions.
Fear the might of Ulfwan.
Oh my god.
Now that does look like something like about to doggo.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Thank you, Rick One.
Let them go. My strength grows. Alario. They must die.
The winds are mine.
2 kills. if you guys are here and paying attention, I wouldn't mind if give a reminder, you know, plus the number of kills Tyrion has on the post-battle screen each time, so I don't forget, but I did remember this time. Godly Perseverance, plus 25% hit points and 10 physical resist. Huge. Huge.
What orders? Tyrion, heir of an Aryan. Champion of the Evergreen. Setting forth.